Alright, we're back with part 3. Alright, we got everything welded in place. It's just tacked. Put a tack here, there, every corner, and every corner of the gearbox. We'll put it in forward. Everything's moving. Take this off. Not sure what it's going to do. We're going to fire it up, give it a test run. We got a black wire ran from the kill switch up. Right here. Got our strip. All I got to do is touch it on here. Alright, so this is the first test run. Let's get it fired up. Choke it. Alright, let's see what it'll do. Well, it moves. See how good it moves. Oh man, that thing hauls butt. Not sure how fast he's going. I mean, it's getting on down through there a little bit. Alright, so first test run had some technical difficulties. I don't have this welded in yet, so it's just spinning on there. Tighten these set screws and we're going to go again and see what it'll do. Test number 2. Go ahead. Look at that thing, it hauls butt. Alright, so we got everything welded in good now. It ain't going nowhere. Everything's nice and welded. Chains are good and tight. I do still got to weld this up, but I may go up to a 14 tooth. It's a 12 tooth. The gearing is 14, 10, 10 to 12. Just in case you're wanting to build one of these. Obviously forward and reverse. I brought it over to my truck to hook up jumper cables because I don't have batteries for it yet. Let's see if it'll fire up. I have tested the switches on the dash to make sure they work. That'll be headlights. That switch actually operates this, which is blue. Turn it on, lights up. And then I had to replace another switch, which is this one. This one's actually headlights. It'll go in this bottom hole. This one's the light bar. This switch was no good. Alright, let's see what it'll do. You got the ignition. No choke. Hasn't ran in probably, I don't know, quite a while. As you can tell, muffler's cold. Hasn't ran in a couple hours anyways. Let's try it. Just like that, fires right up. A little bit of vibration to it. I think I'm going to put another plate. Got a little bit of vibration. It's got a little bit of vibration. I think I'm going to put another plate under that motor so it quits jumping up and down so much. But other than that, it's working good. I am going to put a screw through the air filter into that thing I built. Excuse me. That way that doesn't keep falling off because it's just flopping right off. The muffler I put on there came off of a 99 club car. So it is a golf cart muffler. That's why this thing's so quiet. My little welding job. just a pipe up and ran a header pipe. That actually came off of a Suzuki 185 four-wheeler. Just drilled those flange out so it'll fit up on there. Used a stock gasket. No leaks that I can tell. I'm going to run a hose from this over to here and just zip tie it. That way it has a breather hose. And yeah, next I'll be working on the gas tank and the throttle. And once I get those hooked up, we can put this thing back together now. Alright, so we're getting everything hooked up now. We already got the back plastics back on. We got the shifter hooked up. The dual linkage goes to right here. I got the fuel tank installed. Breather hose goes, or the fuel line goes down. There's your fuel pump. I got the pulse coming off of this. All I did was put a T in between here. See if you can see that. Alright, so all I did was put a T right here. So as the air passes through, it creates a vortex, which causes a suction. The breather off the rear end just goes up to the filter. Chains are good. Everything's good and tight where it needs to be. Everything's got good oil. Got the battery installed. Roll King battery, electric start. We're hooking the front end up now. Everything seems to work so far. As soon as we get it all hooked up, I'll take another video of what it looks like and a test drive. It did get a little hot back here. That's alright. Gives it character. Guys, we're back first thing in the morning. Got it all put back together yesterday. The roof on, rear seat, rear foot thing, whatever you call it. We got all the lights hooked up, which you'll see the video of the lights. Alright, so finally it's officially night. I'm going to try out this light bar and these headlights. See what they look like. Let's go with the headlights first. It's the bottom switch on the dash. Lights up red. Not too bad. What you'd expect out of a regular, just plain old halogen bulb. Pretty good lighting though. I'd say those chairs in front of it are about, I don't know, 8 feet. Probably 10 feet away. That truck bed's about 25 feet from us. Now, let's turn them off. Let's try the light bar. Yeah, much brighter. I mean, you can see those weeds out there, and that's probably a good 20 yards. The headlights, you can't even know them are there. Real nice. And honestly, this doesn't even do it no justice to how bright it is for a cheap Amazon or eBay light bar. Does the trick. From a driver's point of view, I couldn't even see needing headlights. Motor's installed. Everything's installed. Fuel tank. Obviously battery. Go around to the front. The LED light bar, which is ridiculously bright for a cheap light bar. We got, it has headlights, it doesn't have tail lights. Decent tires. Oh, and these things. Because the owner is wanting to put a sprayer, because his back part folds down into like a bed. He's wanting to put a sprayer, and he has alligator clips, so I run external battery post off the battery to right here. Obviously positive, negative, as well as like a cigarette lighter, a 12-volt outlet. And we also have the ones on the dash. Let me go grab the keys, fire this thing up. This is a cold start. First thing in the morning, we're going to go ahead and get a little test drive in. The keys, this is the first startup. Keys are right here. Let's go ahead and put these in the ignition. Now, I didn't run a choke up here because you only have to choke it the first time. So the choke's still in the standard spot. So let's choke it. Cold start. It does have a pretty good vibration until it starts running. Alright, let's see what it does. Alright, so we got some sand. Let's see how it does in the sand. Definitely got to adjust the throttle a little bit. Seems to do just fine though. Alright, so there you have it. Let's call this one done. Seems to run just fine. Electric start, everything works. I'm proud of it. I like it. I'm sure the owner will like it. I'm going to tweak a little bit with that throttle, but other than that, it's ready to go. Y'all stay tuned. We got to finish this Hummer up today too.